folks, and welcome back to Concilium Watch. I'm Austin, and on this week's episode of Army Builder Briefings, we are going to be making list for the Heavy Infantry King of Infinity, the Invincible Army. Some of the key selling points of Invincible Army, or IA, are they are really easy to get into, they are fun, and a very competitive army. Also, I'm sure you've all heard the biggest lie in Infinity that you only need 10 models, when in fact is 100% true for Invincible Army. As a matter of fact, I've personally never seen an Invincible Army list or played against an Invincible Army list that had any more than 10 models. And don't let that 10 model rule get you thinking that you're only going to have 10 orders as well. IAs has a metric boatload of tactical awareness to get you well over 10 orders. For a more in-depth overview of all the units in Invincible Army, check out our overview video. The link for that, as well as all of the army codes of the list that I'm going to show you today, will be down in the description. To review, the 5 things you typically need in a sectorial army list are a core fire team for link team bonuses, midfield specialists to push buttons and complete objectives, hit pieces, troops with high burst weapons for active turn shooting, defensive pieces, troops mainly to be put on ARO duty or to be midfield roadblocks, and order monkeys, because the more orders you have, the more you can do. It's wonderful. Alright, and without further ado, let's get cracking. Alright, here in Army 7, go to Yuching, Invincible Army. Alright, so we're going to start out with a good general list. Good for most things. Zenshi can make a really good core here, so we're going to start with a Zenshi Lieutenant, because Whip 13, yeah, standard whip. Like them. Nothing to write home about for the Zenshi, but make a good core. But we need a hit piece for it, and let's go for the big hit piece, the Shang-Chi Invincibles, which are, oh my goodness, I don't know if I've ever made a list without a Shang-Chi. I've never seen one either here since N4. Shang-Chi are just impressive all around, with 6'2 movement and 13 BS. And remember, all of them have number 2, so if somebody in the Link team was to go down, as long as you have another Shang-Chi, for if you're going to make a core out of these guys, they all have number 2, so the Link team won't break. It's really nice. For this one, we are going to go with the Tactical Awareness AP Heavy Machine Gun with a Chain Colt and a 10-bot Firewall -6 for 49 points, 1.5 SWC. There's your big hit piece. But we also need an ARO piece. We need a good defensive piece. And the Haidao, that's who we're going to go to. Haidao Special Support Group are incredible, especially the Haidao MSV2 multi-sniper rifle with a breaker pistol, close combat level, 1.5 SWC, and 33 points. Really good sniper, and because the Haidao can be a part of any fire team in this sectorial army, I forgot to mention that about the Shang-Chi. They also are a wild card, can be in any fire team. So, starting out there, and let's go back to our Zenshi to finish out that core. I want a hacking device. The Zenshi Hacker, Whip 13, is standard, is fine. With 0.5 SWC, 16 points, he's going to be able to help out your heavy infantry, because all of your heavy infantry are hackable. So we'll need to protect them somehow. And let's grab that Paramedic. There is your 5-man Link team, giving you 6 orders because of the Shang-Chi's tactical awareness. Alright, now, we're going to be sitting in the back to begin with, probably, so because the Shang-Chi wants to move forward in this core, and the Haidao wants to sit back and shoot things in ARO. So there's a good mix, but we need something to go up there and, just punch your enemy in the face. That's what we want. So we are going to make a Zuyang Harris. The Zuyang Harris can make a special Harris with 2 Yanwo FTOs. And so I think that's what we're going to do. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab the Zuyang Tactical Awareness Combi Rifle with the Firewall -6. Let's get another Firewall, because Yanwo is going to be a big, beefy boy that we're going to need to protect because he is going to just punch your opponent in the face. All right, the two FTO options are the multi-heavy machine gun for 1.5 SWC and 48 points, and the missile launcher +1 burst. So I know you're going to be like, "Ooh, get the missile launcher. 3 burst in a Harris. That's gonna with a missile launcher on a BS-14 with bioimmunity. So everything is going to be armor 5, armor 8 in cover." Yeah, I love it too. But we're going to go punch people in the face. We're not going to sit back. So we're grabbing the multi-heavy machine gun for this. And now we need to slow it down a bit because we're at 5 SWC and 200 points. So let's go grab my favorite character and wildcard in this entire sectorial is, if I can find him. He's here somewhere. I know he is. There he is. Nope. Yes. Chief Mech Engineer Chun-Li Shang. He is a engineer, so he can help protect your heavy infantry with your Yang Wo and your Zhu Yang if they happen to get isolated or something like that, or if they get glued, because glue's a big thing now. But the big selling point for him is not only is he an engineer, and he carries a K1 combi rifle, which K1 ammo is great, is he has a repeater just on him, just standard, which is going to allow your Zhanshi hacker to be able to also protect your heavy infantry from being hacked. Even your Harris from being hacked through your Zhu Yang and your Yan Wo, and that's wonderful and amazing. So that's your Harris with the Zhu Yang. So it's already going to be hard to hack. But if somebody still decides to, he's got a repeater on board. So you can still hack out from the safety of your defensive core fire team because of Chief Zhang, because he's going to be moving up anyway. And the last thing, we need our midfield specialist, and the big midfield specialists for Invincible Army are the Xintia Armored Reconnaissance Regiment. They have all the things that you typically see. They got the surprise attack, the camo, but they got climbing plus and terrain total and no wound in cap. But only 1 wound for heavy infantry, but they do have the no wound in cap. The ones you're going to see the most often are these cheapest ones, which are the Xintia FO's submachine gun, Panzerfaust, and shock mines for 35 points. The submachine gun and Panzerfaust are my favorite profile, and they look amazing, and they do so much work for you, and we're going to grab 2 of those. So there is a good general list for Invincible Army. So remember, you got your Zhanshi Lieutenant, a Shang-Chi Tactical Awareness, Hideout MSV2 Multi-Sniper, Zhanshi Hacker, Zhanshi Paramedic, then you got your Harris with the Zhu Yang Tactical Awareness, Yanwo FTO, Multi-Heavy Machine Gun, Chief Zhang, and 2 Xintia FOs with Submachine Gun and Panzerfaust. Good general list here. Alright, moving right along, let's make... Invincible Army has a tag, so we must make a tag list. We must indeed. So we're going to trash this, and we're going to make the thing. All the things. So we need a lieutenant for this one. And one of the best lieutenants in Invincible Army is the Daoying Operative Control Unit. He's an awesome lieutenant because all of his lieutenant options come with a lieutenant +1 order, and there are enough units and, well, there's enough characters and units in Invincible Army with NCO to be able to use those 2 extra lieutenant orders to gain more movement and shoot things down. It's really, really awesome. So we're going to go with the very first one, the cheapest lieutenant option, with his boarding shotgun, 22 points. So Daoying, and he's camouflage, which is wonderful. Daoying are wonderful. All right, and so now let's go get our Guija. Guija squadrons. Grab the Guija, not the lieutenant option, just the regular option. Save yourself some SWC. Guija they're just good tags. It's just a solid tag. That's what it is. Solid tag with close combat 22 and a DA close combat weapon, so he can CC as well. Really nice. All right, so but we need Guija can duo. I want to be able to, if the Guija was to, he's going to be the big hit piece, but he's also a big target, and I want to be able to pick him up and fix all his structure points if he was to go down, if you just get unlucky or, diced, as we have seen in the past. So I'm going to go and grab old Crit Cockrum. Crit Cockrum, FTO, is a wild card in this army. And we have the multi-heavy machine gun, but maybe I want to shoot out a little bit farther, so I'm going to grab Crit Cockrum FTO with a Feuerbach Chain Colt decharges, heavy pistol +1 burst, and close combat weapon for 42 points, because he is an engineer. Also, there's your NCO, being able to give more orders to your Guija duo. So the Guija has tactical awareness and his order, so that's 2. Cockrum has his order, plus he's getting 2 more orders from the Dao Ying Lieutenant. So that's 5 orders just going into your duo. That's really, really awesome, just by themselves. And let's see, now we need, go ahead and grab our midfield specialist, because we will need one. You know what? Let's grab 2. I think we're going to have enough points for 2 because we're going to make a defensive core. We're going to make a really defensive core. All right, so we're going to go what my friend Jonathan likes to call the dark side. And that, my friends, is a Haidao MSV2 and 4 Zencha. That's the dark side. He calls that the dark side because he hates the Kamau from Varuna, and that's what the Kamau from Varuna does. Grab the Kamau multi-sniper rifle and 3 Fusiliers, and that's what they do. So this is in Yu Qing's version of the evil that is that. So we're going to grab 2 regular combis, and let's grab that hacker and the paramedic again. There's 5 SWC and 300 points. And there is your tag list. There is your tag list. I like it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. But that's your that's your tag list. It's gonna be great. Gonna be great. Alright, so moving right along from there, what else can we make here? Let's do, let's show off a big bad from Invincible Army, and we're going to make a Hack Tau list, because Hack Taus are glorious, so good and glorious, and there's plenty of NCOs here. So what we're going to do, we're going to start out with our Dao Ying again, same thing, 22 point Dao Ying with Lieutenant Order +1. And we need a core. And I want to make a really defensive core this time. So we're going to go back to our Haidao and get our MSV2. He's so good. Like, it's really hard not to want to bring the Haidao MSV2 multi-sniper rifle. He is just that good. And we're going to grab a Shang-Chi because they are a wild card. And we need another ARO piece just in case. So we're going to grab the heavy rocket launcher with tactical awareness. And let's get our Zanshi, because we need order monkeys. We do need order monkeys. So let's grab a regular combi and let's grab a paramedic. And let's go back to our Haidao, because I like the Haidao. I like bringing a hacker just in case. So that is that. There's your course. You got your Dao Ying Lieutenant Order +1 Lieutenant Order, Haidao MSV2, Shang-Chi Tactical Awareness, a regular Zanshi, Haidao Killer Hacker, because they're wild cards, and Zanshi Paramedic. There's your core and there's your Lieutenant. And moving on, we're gonna grab 1 specialist, because we're gonna be putting some big boys in here. So let's grab our submachine gun. Let's grab our submachine gun guy. He moved on me. Come down. Come down. What are you doing? There you go. All right. Now let's go grab our Hacktow. And Hacktow are absolutely amazing. Amazing with their Mimetism -6, head and deployment, dodge +1 inch. And we're going to grab the Hacktow NCO, which happens to have a heavy machine gun and a nanopulsar with a double action close combat weapon. Hacktow will just wreck people's days. I love the Hacktow. We're going to grab Hacktow. We're going to put him down here. And, all right, so we've got 4.5 SWC and 241 points. We got some room to play with. We need something to kind of take away, because yes, the Hideout, your core, is going to be AROing the whole way. And then Hacktow is going to be, just a loose cannon destroying everything that he possibly can. But we need, as a deterrent, be like, do I go after this core? Or do I try to, just put all my focus into the Hacktow? That's what your opponent is thinking. Like, what do? Let's give them a big, beefy, juicy target to want to go take out that's also just going to wreck face. And for that, we're going to bring the Moang. The Moang are just devastating, and I love them. Love them. Because they have Mimetism. They have 2 wounds and no wounding cap. 2.5 wounds. They've got total terrain. They don't slow down. And they've got Courage, they've got Fireteam Duo, Shock Immunity, and they got Stealth, which is really cool. Having a big size 5 guy just coming up behind you, be like, oh, my opponent can't turn around unless he has 6 hits, because I have Stealth on a Moang. We are going to bring another NCO, just because it may not be the correct time to use the Hacktow. And you might want to split your order, be like, okay, I've got 2 lieutenant orders. I can put 1 into the Hacktow or 1 into the Moang. You don't know the situation. If you're going to have an NCO, I think it's beneficial to bring another one so you have extra orders to put into the hit piece that you want to. Because since we've already got our defensive pieces and we've already got the Zencha, which is going to be our midfield specialist. So we're going to grab the Spitfire, Flaming Spear, Heavy Pistol, Close Combat Weapon, 1.5 SWC, and 47 points. Yeah, the Moang. That's a big, juicy target. Big, juicy target. All right, now from there, let's see. The thing I want to do, I want to duo the Moang because we do have a Hideout Killer Hacker. And the reason we have a Killer Hacker and we want to protect the Moang because Hacktow cannot duo. Hacktow cannot duo because of the hidden deployment. All that good stuff. But Moang does have duo. Now, probably what you may not know in Invincible Army is the Pangolin, this nice little baggage bot, has a FTO option. And the Pangolin FTO can be part of any fire team in this sectorial army. We are going to duo him with the Moang. And the reason why that is just really, really cool to do is because Pangolin has baggage, so Moang can re-up and get more Flaming Spears once they're gone. And he's a repeater to help protect the Moang. If the Moang your opponent wants to hack the Moang, the Pangolin is there to be like, nope, I'm going to hack you back because I have a repeater near my Moang. But that is a good Hacktow list. That's a good Hacktow. You got hit pieces, you got midfield specialists, you've got defensive pieces. It's an overall, I think it's a really good list. And so far, as I've said, you've only needed 10 models, but that's 6 points and 300 points and 6 SWC. All right. Now the last list I'm going to show you today, let's trash this one, is we're going to show off the 15 orders. Yes, you heard that right. You can get 15 orders in an limited insertion. That's 10 model Invincible Army list. It's really, really cool. So we're going to start out with our Dao Ying once again. And we're going to grab our cheap boy, the boarding shotgun, 22 points, because Dao Ying are amazing. All right, and this time we're going to make a Shang-Chi core, because Shang-Chi are also just incredible with all of their things. So we're going to grab the AP heavy machine gun with 10 bot firewall -6. We're going to grab the Shang-Chi Tactical Awareness Heavy Rocket Launcher because we'll need a longer range piece. And let's grab the FO because we are going to need a specialist in the group. Now, from there, we need an engineer, right? Yeah, I think so. I think we need an engineer to kind of help out that core because that core is going to be wanting to move up. Your core is going to do all your cool things. So let's grab Crit Cockrum, and this time we're going to grab just the multi-rifle +1 damage Cockrum with FTO. He's only 36 points and no SWC. So we're going to grab him, and we also need a hacker because you've got a lot of heavy infantry here because Cockrum is also heavy infantry. We need a hacker to help protect them. And what's the better wild card is the Haidao Killer Hacker because yes, there is a core right there. Because Cockrum also has FTO. Cockrum also has NCO, therefore taking all advantage from your 2 lieutenant orders. So, Dao Ying is 1 order. Shang-Chi Tactical Awareness, so that's 2-3. Shang-Chi Heavy Rocket Launcher is 4-5. Then Cockrum gets 3 orders, 1 for himself, and then 2 from the 2 lieutenant orders. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Haidao is 9, 10, 11 from the Shang-Chi Forward Observer. That's what you got just right there. We're at 209 points and 3 SWC. And you've already got all the orders. All right, we're going to go grab our Zensha because we need our midfield specialist. And we're going to try to protect because your core is going to be doing like all of your really big heavy lifting in this list. So we need to protect them a bit more. So we are going to bring our Forward Observer, of course. And other than the Forward Observer, we are going to, in fact, bring the Zensha Hacker. He's got a boarding shotgun and a regular hacking device for 41 points. But that. So you get 1, 2, 2, 2. Yep, there you go. Oh, Hideout needs to come up here. Y'all quit playing with me. All right, now we've got 285 points, 3.5 SWC. Don't worry so much about the SWC. The SWC, it'll get there. And remember, guys, that those veterans that are watching, this is for newer players. We're doing simple concepts, still doing simple concepts. So I'm not that worried about SWC. I'm looking to have fun and to be competitive, and still be competitive, though, against your friends. And we're going to grab our little Chai flashbots. Repeaters, remote presence, courage, immunity shock, mimetism, Chai, and you can bring 2. We are bringing both to fill out that list. That's 299, 3.5 SWC. That is perfect. Perfect. But yeah, that's 15 orders. Remember, we're going to count Crit Cockrum as 3 because he's going to get the lieutenant orders from the Dao Ying. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 orders. And you only need 10 models. There's 15 orders in 10 models. It's perfect. It's amazing. I don't know how they did it, but they did. It shouldn't be allowed, but it is. But those are the 4 lists for Invincible Army. I'm really enjoying Invincible Army. Also, like learning them as I go. still learning them as I go, being new to Yuching as a whole myself. They've been really, really fun. Really fun. They're really durable. You can't go wrong starting out with Invincible Army. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell icon, because every time we put new content out, we want you to see it. We want you to listen. See you guys next time.